how did that call happen? I mean, what happened?
Ofoswampofo.
Okay.
The former national chairman of the NDC. He was the national organizer of the NDC. And my dad is one of the founding members of the NDC. And so in 2008, the NDC was looking for a parliamentary candidate for the Okere constituency where I come from. And so the regional secretary for the Eastern region, Honorable Anthony Jempo Ofoswampofo, then there was one man called Reverend McCorney. And then one man we called Honorable. I still don't know what his real name was.
Just called him Honorable.
Everybody called him Honorable.
Yeah.
So they came to my dad. My dad had 2 adult sons. I was the youngest. So they came to my dad to ask him that Prof had asked them to come and look for a parliamentary candidate for Okere. And so my dad should avail himself, either he or one of his first son. Richard was not in town, so when they came, they met me in the house. I was getting ready to leave for the Gambia to work on a project. I used to do some work with African Week magazine then, so I was getting ready to leave for the Gambia. And so I saw them exchange pleasantries with them, and then just when I was about going, they asked that I come and sit in the conversation.
Okay.
So when they asked my dad, that's who is he bringing for the constituency, because they are still looking for a candidate. And I said, but he's too old to involve himself in this. Then Ampofu said, but Opare can do it. I laughed for like a minute. I was like, are you people serious? Me to contest as what? So they said, okay, I should think about it. When they come, they'll come back. So I left for the Gambia for a week. When I came, I called my friends. Michael Otieje.
Oh yeah, Michael.
Kweku Koram, Akoto. They used to be in sports.
Yeah,
these guys.
Yeah.
So, and every Friday evening we'll go out party, and then around 12 midnight we'll come and sit in my house in Jolo, my dad's house. We sit out there, put our drinks out there, and then party till.
So it was part 2 of the
outing. So it was one of those moments that I told them that I've been asked to come and contest. And then Kweku Koram, who was from the Krapim Rage as well. And so on weekends, so Friday night we party hard, and then Saturday morning we take a drive up the hill to go and continue. So then Koram said, but you can do this. So other friends said, but you can do it. But a lot of them were NPP.
Okay.
And so they said, but you can do it. I said, but all of you are NPP. Why are you asking me to do this? They said, no. So ideas started floating.
Right.
I said, okay, then this Saturday, when we go up the hill, I will go to the constituency and then at least go look around. So 2 weeks later, I reached out to Honorable Ofoswampofo. I said, I've thought about what you discussed with me. What do I have to do? Because I was naive. I was new to that space. I said, don't worry, I'll mentor you. So my lessons started. I was introduced to the constituency. That was the first time I heard the word primaries. That's they needed to organize primaries. I said, what is that? And so I got used to some of the technical terms that politicians do use.
Yeah.
And then I was introduced to the constituency executives, the chairman, then Douglas Ajay, very wonderful guy, the woman organizer, one Janet Asari. They came on board and said, oh, no problem. We will see how. And then they asked me, do you speak the dialect? I said, yes. So they introduced me to a few people. I said, take me around the constituency. Let me appreciate the work I intend or the work I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So one day, one guy called Amevo. He's of blessed memory now. May his soul rest in peace. Sat in a car with me and we took a drive around the whole constituency. When I came back to Accra for like a month, nobody heard from me. Because I realized that this was not for me. And I was wondering, city boy, Accra boy, how am I going to leave
all the party nights
and then go leave in a Duke room and start all this? And then Papa kept on calling. Said, you are going to do this, so get ready.
Wow.
And so one day I finally made a decision. They said I needed to subject myself to vetting. So now I needed to learn. But I had done some student activism through TAIN.
Okay.
I had also played some role as branch youth organizer at the Jolu branch because my dad was involved. So, but I did.
You were close to the action, but not in the action.
Not in the action. I did it for fun.
Right. Okay.
But now I was being called to come in full time.
Okay.
So I decided that, okay, if this is what I have to do. And my dad was like, you have to do this. We are not finding anybody, so you have to do this. So my brother was in London then, so I called him. And then he said, so the business, because at that time I was running some of the family business.
Okay.
So, okay, then I'll have to relocate back. He had to relocate back to Ghana to come and take over.
Okay.
We needed to do some adjustments.
Yeah, yeah.
So we did our adjustments. I decided to contest. Luckily for me, nobody picked from, so I became the only candidate. So they didn't want to call an acclamation. So I was acclaimed the parliamentary candidate, and then the work started. And from 2008 till now, I have learned a lot, and I got some very good teachers who took me through. For instance, Honorable Anthony Jempo, he was a 2-time municipal district chief executive. He's one of the people who gave me some of the best advice you ever get in politics. I was lucky. Ampofu was seasoned, Official Ampofu, from deputy minister, MP, minister. So I got people to mentor me, and so I went through the ropes and then learned the craft very well.